People have been asking, and here I am to provide. This is, I believe, my first PvP video of 2024. Welcome, people. We're excited about it. So here you go. A lot of the upcoming PvP stuff, the videos that you're going to see, is going to be from this last season, the one that happened at the end of 2023. Because as I mentioned in my first video of the year, I was doing a lot of recording during that time. And I was trying a lot of different stuff. I had just gotten a bunch of new monsters, gotten back into the game. So this team is all dragon type monsters. As you know, every time you open the app, it says Neomonsters Dragon Trainer. So here I am with all these dragons in my team. They just buffed Shadow Worm recently, gave him excessive when he has Union. Ian Rax came out recently, and I just think he's the coolest monster ever. Who else? Zeus Worm I've always wanted to use in PvP. I used him like a long time ago. I was using Roar, trying to make something happen with that. But this team, all dragons. Let's see how it goes. The plan was to use Zeus Worm and then obviously do the Stun Bomb Curse and exit plan. And I think I had some stuff set up so that he could so that people would be able to bring him into the battlefield or something and use his stunning whatever, but it didn't work out that way there. I used Roar because I could, I guess, after the Earthquake from Ian Rax, which is an awesome skill. And just trying to use Shadow Worm. He's got his Bloodthirst charge now. Going to Ultra Dusk. I'm not sure why I did that. I don't know, but I guess there goes Shadow Worm. I was also using not Garden Fairies, Elfin Dragons, good grief, in this team because I still think they're awesome. And this Elfin Rally change that they made, when it first came out, I thought you would be able to get unlimited entrances with that, but since it only pulls back an Elfin Dragon, it just doesn't really work like that. But still does make them a little better. You can pull out and in pretty quick with all these guys. I was also using Gummy Dragons at the back. So this was just all dragons and two of my super epic cycles that I love. Here, going into the next one, Shield Dragon's a little annoying, except now Shadow Worm has excessive. It used to be even if you ran into a Shield Worm, Shadow Worm couldn't kill him even with the instant because he didn't have enough attack. But now with the Union ignoring defense, he's pretty awesome. Dragon Slayer on Caesar Dragon with Union excessive and stun immunity, pretty decent. I thought about killing the Joker Dragon there, but I didn't want Guillaume Marais to get another kill. Unfortunately, lost Ian Rax and Shadow Worm to sleep there. And Zeus Worm dies to the Counter-Strike, but we can take out Joker Dragon. This guy's got a lot of bonded monsters. I'm not in a great spot. Lose the Tyragor. Wraith Captain could probably go for the double sleep again. He does and misses. Wraith Host, I would kill Caesar Dragon or maybe take the shield off Hvite. Meditate probably, or kill Caesar Dragon, sure. Blue Maluga does not have a mortar charged. Goes for the charge. I did the knockback there to try and wake up Shadow Worm and Ian Rax with the poison entrance, which actually ended up working out. Go ahead and Earthquake here. It's gonna take fight off of the Confident Strike health range, but doesn't matter because I can just pull him back like that and he'll heal and get a shield on entrance. I was going to kill Shadow Worm with this double Poison Eater, but then Shadow Worm got marked and I was like, oh, I'll just kill him with the Elfin Dragon Quartered Snipe. But then Husking came in. X across 2 is a little scary. I lose Gull there. Shadow Worm doesn't really have a target, but he does have a dragon on the field. So even so, yeah, he can do some decent damage, which he does. He kills my Shadow Worm there. That excessive really does make a big difference. Show of Power, which they just nerfed in this most recent update, which I have a video out coming soon, is now only 20 seconds, but there it was 40. He's able to charge up a kill on the Husking. But my Eon Rax has been on the battlefield for ever. So I was honestly surprised that didn't kill X across. I guess even with the with both of them having kills, the high defense and element disadvantage still kept X across alive there. No point in keeping around Elfin Dragon Gron. Shadow Worm's going to go ahead and charge up Bloodthirst. on the Nova Drake, and now it's just Gummy Dragons fighting for their lives. So let's see what we can do. I actually, because I recorded this a long time ago, I don't remember if I won or not. Jack of Scorp has Raw Poison Eater, which he uses on the Eon Racks, which is fine. I go ahead and double Retribution. Oh, maybe not. I do. Shadow Worm and Freeze Cobra. Don't know if that was the best idea, but he's going to go ahead and whip, kill the Vanilla Welt. Bobble Basher is a little scary, except he's not going to be able to kill the Gummy Dragons yet with their buff. I go for the Prototype. Scorpiogeist, I imagined, I thought he would go for Poison Massacre, which isn't going to kill Gummy Dragons because they're Gummy Dragons. And Whip also doesn't kill, even though it went around the Protector. I think that's what saved me, honestly. And now I can just, like, Counter-Strike him to death. It looks like this is over. He does what? Retribution? Yeah, okay. So what? I can Counter-Strike. And you're just going to die to all these Counter-Strikes. Gummy Dragons, I still do love them. I really, really do. I think they're so fun. I think people don't know what to expect. Like, could you tell me all of the Gummy Dragons moves? Maybe. I don't know. But we got one more battle. Maybe two more battles. I don't actually know. I'm looking at the time left in my recording, and it might be more than one. Stun Bomb Curse goes around Plumacilisk. Crazy thing is, in this new update, things like Glacearon and Plumacilisk don't work anymore because Taunt now counts against Raw. So Glacearon wouldn't be able to, like, if you had, I don't know, remember when people were running Scorpiogeist in the front line? Like, if you had a Scorpiogeist and your Glacearon does instant Toxic Killer, it wouldn't be able to immediately Raw Blood Fury if Glacearon was on the field, which I think is a crazy change, and I think makes Taunt completely pointless because that was the whole point of Taunt. Because now, like, why wouldn't you just use a Protector if it's a higher % chance? But whatever. That's a different video. Here, Void Dual Slayerbane is going to make the Dolphoon entrance not activate. Do I stun kill the Dual Dragon? I guess I could. Yeah, and still get a turn before Avioronyx. Spectre Fox, though, is going to be able to kill Tyragor or Caesar Dragon or Shadow Worm. Not Eon Rax, though. He goes for the Shadow Worm. I might have gone for the Tyragor. I guess he's thinking, like, you know, I have Leo Geist on the field, so I can just kill Tyragor and not worry about it, but then I just go ahead and kill. Send back the Avioronyx. Let's see what he does here. Void Fast Strike the fight. Fair enough. Cornered. I might go for the Cornered Snipe here. I also might pull back. Oh, Stun Flash. True, because he has 2 Stun Absorbers. And now I can just True Hit. Even better, I can Earthquake, kill the Spookoid, and I can still True Hit. But the Caesar Dragon gets the turn first. Kills off his... Who was that? Chronozillion. His Eon Rax, which was my Eon Rax, is now on the field. I can't give turn to Eon Rax. Go ahead and Bloodlust. Dual Slayerbane does kill the 2 Protectors, or the 2 Stun Absorbers. Ignores Tortogeist's Revenge and Spectre Foxes, which is awesome. Don't have to worry about those clones. Let's see what he does. Stun Pulse. Right. Makes sense. He's got 2 Stun Absorbers and 1 Stun Immune. So he's sitting pretty now. And you can, Time Strike double. But now I've got my turns. I can Bloodthirst anybody, and I know it's going to pierce, right? Wraith Host, fair enough. Probably just assisted Dusk here. Kill the Eon Rax, take the shield off. Not sure what I was checking there, but oh well. I could Elfin Rally myself. Just go for the Rockoid Morph. No point in keeping an Elfin Dragon alive when there are no others, except with Gron. Honestly, it kind of makes sense because you can Rockoid Morph and then you have Blood Fury charged. But I suppose it works. Valzarane can't do much. You'll have to double Poison Touch first because you're way out of Confidence Strike range. Go for the shield, sure, makes sense. Nova Drake can't really stun unless you don't want my Nova Drake to get a turn. I think at this point I could definitely kill Nultron with a Raw Bloodthirst. So maybe Stun Wave would still be worth it, especially if you're just assuming that I have the rest of the Gummy Dragons and they're all stun immune. His Avioronyx next in line isn't going to do anything. Let's see. Does go for the Stun Wave. Makes sense, because now you can also Time Strike double. That'll kill Caesar Dragon and Nova Drake. Definitely not even close to the Gummy Dragons, though. Box Jaw obviously is just there as a Box Jaw. He goes for the 2 that are poisoned. I don't know why you wouldn't kill Caesar Dragon there. I guess maybe if you were assuming that I had all 4 Gummy Dragons, then like makes the most sense to keep as few of them on the field as possible. Assisted Gust, not going to do anything. I could honestly just counter-strike people to death here. I suppose I just skip summon. Not sure about that summon because, yeah, the Avionics next in line, who I just said can't do anything, well, now he can Wall Breaker. And then that's going to charge the... Unless he goes for the Wall Breaker for Banana, if he thinks like the piercing damage is going to be enough to kill, maybe that's what he's thinking about now. Or maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, okay. But now I can't Retribution because there's not a Vanilla Whelp on the field, so I just summon one. And yeah, Gummy Dragon time's up. That's going to be plenty. Avionics doesn't get a kill for a while. I can Defang with Lime, right? Because the blue one has Night Watch, yeah. So I might as well just detonate the Box Jaw. This game is over. That's going to do it for... Oh, he does... I had it flipped. Shoot. Well, oh well. Because Caesar Dragon still has Piercing and Bloodthirst and all this stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video using all dragons. If you want to see another type, a full team of all one type, go ahead and let me know in the comments. Hope you all enjoyed. This was a super fun team. I might bring it back. I just always love using Elfin Dragons and Gummy Dragons. I think they're so cool. They're so underused. They're so fun. Thank you all again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.